Well, I know it's been a while, and we're just sitting down for just a minute and just give you a recap of what's been going on. I know it's been a while, and we've had a lot going on. Of course, we'll begin in December of 23 when I was diagnosed with an inguinal hernia. Doctor said, no big deal, no big deal. Don't worry about it. Scheduled an appointment with a surgeon. Got with the surgeon, and supposedly in mid-March we were supposed to have a surgery. A week before the surgery, I caught pneumonia. I was treated for bronchitis. I had pneumonia, and of course that went into a spiral. At the same time, I was prescribed a medication, gave me a flutter in my heart. And so I ended up in the hospital for about 10 days with pneumonia and dealing with the A flutter, had an eversion, and all these other things are going on. Okay, well, got out of the hospital. A couple of weeks later, a couple of weeks later, this is in May. It was in May, a few weeks later in May, 1st of May, I went back to the hospital with heart rhythm problem. The A flutter came back. And so they treated me in the hospital. I got moved into I call it the D2 ward. There's the curtain. It's a third world country hospital setting in a modern age hospital. And so I was stuck in this for 3 days and 3 nights in a 5x7 cubicle of curtain and a hard bed for 3 days and 3 nights. Supposed to be a transition room. You're only supposed to be in there less than 24 hours before they put you in your room. I was in there for 3 days. But here's how the good Lord came about fixing that. There was a cancellation for an ablation surgery that I was scheduled to have in October. September, October would be the earliest, and this was in May now. And so I agreed. I had an ablation surgery, cured the A flutter, okay? Felt wonderful, came home, prescribed ibuprofen for pain. And so after about 2 weeks of this, maybe 10 days of ibuprofen, and I blew up like a toadfish in the ocean. I don't know if you know what a toadfish is. You touch them and they just blow up. I gained 60 pounds of fluid off of this ibuprofen. And of course, we didn't know that at the time. Went in the hospital, had cellulitis in my hands and feet, and all of a sudden, here I am near death. And so for 5 days, they tested me with a stack. I've got a stack of test papers where they tested me for every kind of anything that could be allergic reaction or whatever. I mean, they gave me the run-of-the-mill. They said, Mr. King, we cannot find what's wrong with you. Well, I started getting a little better. Came home, started losing some pounds. I mean, just 4 days, I lost like 10 pounds in the hospital. Came home, took 1 dose of ibuprofen, and it just came back. So anyway, we stayed off the ibuprofen, but the damage was done. And here we go in this downhill slot. Still have the inguinal hernia. Now it's bad. It's all over. It's supposed to lose. I've got one on each side now. Inguinal hernias on right and left now. And the surgeon still says, well, it's no big deal. No big deal. I said, it's a big deal. I said, we need to get it fixed. And so we were scheduled to have, he said, we have a little bit of fluid around my heart. We've got to get rid of that fluid before I'll do that surgery. And so we scheduled up for the surgery. and it was on September 27th. I was supposed to have the pericardial window cut into the lining of my heart, to let that fluid go before this cat would work on my hernia. And so we were supposed to do the pericardial window. That was on a Thursday or Friday morning. And then Monday morning, we were supposed to be back on the operating table doing the hernia surgery. Well, guess what happened here in Western North Carolina? We dealt with Helene. The Hurricane Helene came through. And here I am in the hospital. Day one, I'm talking that morning at 10 o'clock. I had my surgery. I was in recovery. They moved me to a room, and all of a sudden, no power in the hospital, no running water, no cell phone service, no television, emergency backup power, and everybody was running around like crazy. I was in the hospital now a total time of 8 days during all this catastrophe and everything that was going on in Western North Carolina. Terrible, horrible, horrible, horrible thing that happened here, and many people's lives were lost. A lot of damage, a lot of people lost everything they had, and but here I am in the hospital. They want me out. Well, where are you going to send me? All my family moved here into my home. We had 22 people without me here in my home, and my son-in-laws, they took care of things, the generators and food, and they brought what gas they had and kept everybody going. I guess for about a week, and then they moved to another residence. But anyway, after 9 days and ninth day, I came home to a home without power. We were very, very blessed. I only had 3 trees blown down. I lost our big wild cherry. We lost a big oak. We also lost a couple of pines right by here behind my building. No damage. I mean, there's a little bit of facial damage to the building here, but nothing serious. That's what has been going on. But anyway, I got through that. November 4th, 2024. I'm on the operating table for inguinal hernia surgery. It's supposed to be 2 hours. It's supposed to be 2 4-inch incisions. Well, guess what? I woke up and this young cat, he had cut me from hip to hip. He laid everything out. I mean, he done biopsies, he repositioned everything, got me sewed back up, sent me home, and I'm telling you, here's the bad part. He got on my sciatic nerve. I don't know if anybody knows what sciatic nerve damage is, but it's very painful. And it was from my waist down. It was from my waist down, and now, even now, this is first week of November of 25, and I'm still just now walking, and so we're trudging along. As you can see, we've got a green, like the house next door, 57 Ford. We painted it turquoise green. And so that's coming out. We've still got problems. We're just walking good. I'm praising the Lord. The Lord's been good to me. I'll tell you what, it's a good day to be a Christian. It's a good day to be saved by the grace of God. And it's a good day to be serving the Lord. That's the main thing. And so I've been out of commission. I've been resolute. I've been working, exercising, trying to walk, and getting along as good as I can. And it's slowly but surely, day by day, little ant steps. I'll call them ant steps, getting better and better. But we look forward to getting back with you here soon. I've got some exciting news. I passed my locksmith license exam in January of this year, and locksmith number is 2936 in North Carolina, if you want to look it up. And so we're getting into locksmithing. We're going to be doing some locksmiths programs, different things, different locks and impressioning, different things along the way that pertains to locksmithing. I'm still collecting equipment. I had an organization, ALOA. We got into a discussion board there, and they was finding out a little about me. And I said, you know, I'm collecting equipment for this venture. And the guy, you know, it was a FaceTime type deal, and he said, "What do you mean collecting?" I said, "What do you mean collecting? I mean, I don't never venture out into anything without being prepared. You don't prepare to build a house which you don't know the cost of it." Amen. Locksmithing is not cheap. And so we were collecting the scan tools and different tools it takes necessary to automobiles. I can already do residential and commercial. I've got key machines, different kinds of key machines, and we're looking forward to getting started into that venture and updating you. And I mean, we got so much going on. You know, I rebuilt transmissions. I'm the fix-it man here in the neighborhood. I fix everything. So, but anyway, we love you. I thought I'd give you a lowdown about what's going on. I've not been rambling. If you got any questions or comments, please write them down. I'll be happy to answer them as we go forward. And also, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. We'll be getting back with you. I mean, we've got the dash painted for this old car. I've got the glass ready to go in it. I've got the headliner lined up. And we're going to do just a little bit more work to the body and get it polished up before I do that. But anyway, the Lord bless you. Until next time from King's Classics. Bye-bye.